Hey, what's going on, guys? Money Making Joey back here doing another storage auction tutorial video for you guys. Now, about 2 weeks ago, I did release on the channel a video on how to buy storage auction units. And in that video, it fully explained how you can go about setting up an account with Storage Treasures, which is actually one of the websites I mainly use inside of my business to buy storage auctions amongst there's two other websites that I spoke about in that video. Now, today, we're going to be specifically going through some units that are up for auction that I'm looking at in my area today on storage auctions. I'm going to go ahead and throw a zip code there, do a 10-mile radius. Now, I already have some auctions that I have already bidded on, but the purpose of this video, I want to go through some units with you and basically give you my insight into them. When I'm looking through these units, what am I looking for, and everything like that. I was yeah, I had some units I was outbid on, and I'm not going to rebid on this. We'll look at this one, and I'll tell you why. I am currently the high bidder on this one, and there's also some other units that are basically coming up in the next 2 hours or so. So I'm going to scroll through with you guys, and let's take a look here. Now, I wasn't interested in this one. This unit right here currently is about to close actually in 12 minutes. This was one that I was looking at and I was kind of interested in. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for some time, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. I told you in one of my previous videos about furniture, and this unit really kind of fell into that category. Now, looking through the pictures, there are a few things that, I think would do very good at the flea market. There's some, baby items here. I cleaned out a unit that I actually spoke about in one of my previous videos that had a whole bunch of baby stuff in it, just like this one, except all of the items were brand new inside of the box. So since they're not brand new inside of the box, I wouldn't list these pieces on eBay. I would take those, directly over to the flea market. Good sellers at the flea market. The first time I pull them out, they will sell that day. Now, there's some furniture pieces in this unit, and currently inside of my warehouse, I do have a decent amount of furniture pieces already in there. So I'm not really currently looking to bid on a unit that has a lot of furniture. What I was really, for the most part, looking for this week is units that might have a decent amount of stuff inside of there for me, to go ahead and list on eBay. At the moment, I do currently need I guess you could say more pieces for the flea market, but really eBay is where I'm lacking on finding inventory right now. I was interested in this unit just due to the fact that it did look like, I don't think they were brand new in box, but it did have some pre-owned appliances in there that, I can list onto eBay. And also it does look like there could potentially be some decent inventory in here for me to take to the flea market. But in my opinion, I just don't know if I would go 160, because I was bidding and then I was outbidded, but I don't know if I would go 160 on it. And it's a 5x5. So, and it depends on what other auctions are looking at, because like inside of my account, I'll go into the back end. There'll be times where I'm just really watching units. Like I'll come on here 2 days prior and go ahead and look further out and see what they have. So I'll automatically get a whole list here of ones that I'm interested in. And then over here on the left, you'll see the ones that I have currently bidded on. Some of them have been outbidded. Some of them, I'm still currently in here. So now let me go ahead and go back. I'm not going to rebid on this one. Currently, this one has 47 minutes left in it. I am currently the highest bidder at $60. This one I might be able to get some inventory for eBay out of it. Now, just like baby items like strollers, car seats, things like that, the same day, same weekend that I go ahead and pull those out at the flea market, like I said, those are an instant seller. And the same goes for luggage as well. So it looks like 2, maybe 3 pieces in there. These luggage pieces, I can easily probably get $20, $30 a piece. That would get me close to break even. And then anything else that I would find inside of this unit, I guess you could say is like 100% profit for there. So at 60 bucks, I'm good for this one. And just like the previous one, it's also a 5x5. So typically on a 5x5, I'm honestly, even if it's filled and depending on what's in there, average price is going to be $150. Now, let's scroll through here some more. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, before I started making this video, I was actually looking at this unit. And honestly, out of all of the current units that they have inside of my area that's going to be auctioned off today, this might actually be the best one. Now, this one is a 10 by 15. Currently, the bid is at 250 bucks. I can get in at 260. And I might just go ahead and put a bid in on this one with you guys on the video, just due to the fact of, I can see myself 4 timesing my money easy. Like, let's say I get into a little bit of a bidding war and I wind up spending $400 on this unit. I can easily see just from the items that are right in front of me in the pictures, I can easily double my money on that alone. Let's go through and see, like right here. Sorry, I came out of that. Let me go back to it. Just right here alone, we see I believe this is a washer machine, could be a dryer. Let's hypothetically say I can get an easy $200-300 right there just off of that washer. And then we have a vacuum here as well. Typically, pre-owned vacuums will go directly to eBay. I might can get 50 to 100 bucks on that. We do see a nice pre-owned generator right here that, for me, inside of my business, this would actually be a Facebook Marketplace flip. Could probably get, maybe $300-400 on that. And then now we have these tires here, and these tires actually, they have the rim along with them. This is also gonna be a Facebook Marketplace sale, if for whatever reason I'm able to obtain this unit, and that'll probably be another, $200 to 300 bucks right there. So I can easily get 800 bucks, right here. It looks like you have some tools sitting on top of the washer, some furniture pieces, and then looks like some garbage bags, some totes, some miscellaneous items. Look like you have 1, 2, 3, well, maybe TVs, computer monitors, possibly, and then you have some other, miscellaneous stuff going on over there. So once we go through all of the other items, the miscellaneous, I can, between online, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and the flea market, in my opinion, I would probably be able to make, easily $2,000 potentially. If this looks like it could be a sectional, if that's in good condition, might get, $100, $200 for that. But and it's funny because we have just a tad bit under 2 hours left on this Pacific auction. Someone else just bid, so they took it up to 260. Let's see if they have any bids already set. Let's see if I can go 270. Okay, highest bidder 270. I think with under 2 hours left, just under that, we might get into some kind of a bidding war here. But I will be sure to, of course, make a video on the channel and update the process on what happened with this unit, because I'll go up to $400, and I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 other people that's also, looking around and interested in that unit. So, we might go ahead and get up to, $400. Now, you guys know I love buying units for $10, but I will not buy a unit for $10 if it doesn't really look like, it has too much of anything in there. So that's not a option that we're looking to get into. I got Bid it. Oh, yeah, this was one that I was bidding on for today. I was willing to probably go 30, $40 on this, but someone else came and started bidding. Currently, they're at $60. Doesn't really look like too much in here. I see like a handbag in the back, but I don't know. I could actually be wrong. Typically, when I see a unit like this, and once again, this is a 5x5. I don't really want to go too much on it because I can go $30 on a unit like that, and it should be pretty decent. I know all of those aren't expired. Let me refresh the page here, and yeah, there we go. This one for 260. Well, actually, yeah, that's it for today. Because it's Friday. The rest of these are actually gonna be on Monday. So I really kind of hope that sum some things up for you. Now, another big piece that I actually did not mention so far in the video, when I'm sitting here in front of my computer screen and I'm going through all of these different, storage units that's up for the day, the week, whatever the case may be, when I'm in the decision process, one of the other things that I definitely always make sure to factor in is going to be what is the mode of transportation that I'm going to need to take with me when I'm cleaning out this unit. Now, like I've said in previous videos, sometimes when we're on here and we're looking at a 5x5, let me show you, like the one that we just had up. Let me go back to that one. Okay, yeah, see, somebody already outbid me, but I want to pull up the other one. I'll go ahead and get back into that since we do have some time before it closes. This one right here. You guys know inside of my business, I have a cargo van and I also have a 16-foot box truck. A 5x5 unit like this one that we're looking at, for example, I'm not going to bring the 16-foot box truck. Typically, the only time that I would bring the 16-foot box truck to clear out a unit, we got to be talking about at least a 10x10 and up. And honestly, I wouldn't even bring the cargo van. Now, my personal vehicle is actually a SUV. I can easily take one trip to the storage facility and have this cleared out inside of my SUV, no problem. Now, if we're considering a unit like this, okay, no, is this the which unit is this? Oh, that's another unit. Like anytime you guys see sneakers in a unit, they're already gonna bid that up. And I actually was looking at the wrong one when I said I got outbidded. I'm still the highest bidder on this one, 270. I'm sorry, 270. So if we go ahead and we pull this one up as an example, this unit is actually a 10x15. This unit, it has a lot of stuff in it. It cannot fit in my SUV, my personal vehicle. Now, I can bring the cargo van, which is 9 feet, to go ahead and clear this one out, but there could be a potential that everything does not fit on one trip. So therefore, the 16-foot box truck would be the best option to bring to the storage facility in order to go ahead and clear out a unit actually, like this. So I just wanted to kind of point that out because that's definitely something that you have to take into consideration when you're bidding on these units. Now, I am fortunate enough to have access to those 3 different options: my SUV, the cargo van, and also the 16-foot box truck. Some of you out there that are watching this video and you're considering getting into the business, you might not have access to all those 3 options. So therefore, when you're on here and you're looking at storage units to consider bidding on, you definitely want to say to yourself, hey, if I only have that SUV option, let me only bid on units that's 5x5, and things like that, or certain 10x10s that might have it might not be fully stuffed, and if you're willing to take 2 or 3 trips with that vehicle back to the storage facility, it could also work out for you. And if you're someone that's fortunate enough to have yourself a box truck, whether it's 10 foot, 16 foot, 26 foot, whatever the case may be, you are 100% golden due to the fact that it really doesn't matter. If a 10x40 comes up, you now have the ability inside of your business to go ahead and clear that unit out without a direct issue. But Then again, too, if you don't have access to it, you could certainly go to U-Haul, set up a corporate account, and then you would be able to, pick up the truck. But I like to keep my monthly expenses in business low, and if I'm going to U-Haul or Penske with a corporate contract renting trucks, that's going to push my budget up just a tad bit higher, rather than me owning the actual asset. So just a few different things to consider. I am going to go ahead and wrap that video up here. Well, this video up, I should say. And do me a favor, guys. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, do definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you found value from this video, give it a thumbs up as well. And get subscribed to the channel, and be sure to check me out on the Whatnot auction. The link is down below this video in the description. Money Making Joey, I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one.